Let's talk about Bear Stearns in the news. Some information came out in the last several days. Major Wall Street Journal multi-page articles describing the last days of Bear Stearns. What you need to know, in our opinion, is that the scenario did not have to play out the way it did. Back in the year 1999-2000, there was a company called Long-Term Capital that was a major hedge fund in the United States. It controlled at one point as much as $1 trillion of derivatives, and Long-Term Capital completely blew up. Bear Stearns was the clearing firm for Long-Term Capital. When this happened, all the major players, the chairman of the various Wall Street firms, got together, sat in a room and said, okay, how do we save the economy with the help of the Fed and make this Long-Term Capital mess go away? Bear Stearns, as the clearing firm, was very much involved with this firm compared to every other firm that was sitting at the table. All the other firms decided to put up billions of dollars to make this problem basically go away, and Bear Stearns refused to put up a dollar. So the question that we want to know the answer to, which would be very interesting to find out, is when Bear Stearns exploded, you'll notice that the Federal Reserve the next day came up with a plan allowing Wall Street firms to borrow money. But they came up with it a day after Bear Stearns exploded. They could have extended their hand to Bear Stearns and helped them by opening the Fed window to Bear Stearns, which would allow them to take extremely illiquid paper that Bear Stearns had billions of dollars worth and given it to the Fed in exchange for Treasury bills, which would have had 100 cents on the dollar net worth value. But the Fed never offered Bear Stearns the opportunity to survive. And the question becomes whether or not this was payback time because of Bear Stearns' actions in the Long-Term Capital fiasco of about 8 years ago or so. And we think that people do have long memories. So this is something for you to think about. We also think that Bear Stearns was in trouble 7 or 8 months before the actual explosion took place. We think back in the summertime, certain hedge funds that had investments in Bear Stearns and Bear Stearns had investments in those hedge funds, we noticed that the money came out of each side. So the question is, were certain people helping other people to remain liquid and take out as much of their investment as possible without suffering financial distress 7, 8 months before the actual destruction of the firm? For more information on this topic and other topics, please come to our website.